Welcome everybody to a Bullet Brawl, and my opponent has already moved. This is a 1-0 rated chess fest. Not rated R, 1-0 rated chess fest. And we have a e4, some sort of weird Italian game here. I will certainly capture, get cackled, and I'd like to play d5 ASAP. The reason why you want to play d5 is because you don't want white to have better development, but in this case he's fully prevented d5 by giving up the bishop. Of course, there are obvious consequences, the doubled c-pawns, and the fact that I have the bishop pair. He can take on e7, but I'm not super worried about that, because the e4 pawn will become weak. I'll take here now, and go ahead and offer an exchange of the pieces along the e-file, making sure that I stay up on time, and hopefully I can win this game. The bishop pair is always fun. He doesn't really want to concede the e-file. Okay, he decides, rightly so, that he kind of doesn't have a choice. But now we have to be careful. I'm not really sure who's better in this endgame right now. I do like my bishop pair, but will it be enough? I'm not sure. So let's see. I'm going to relocate this bishop on b7. He is definitely the biggest issue currently. And the question is whether or not I can play f4 and then give check and maybe find another way to improve my pieces. But it's not so simple. Let's see here. Can I push there and then get this outside pass pawn? Uh-oh. Time on the tickety. Be very careful, as they say. I'm going to give this check. Oh, and that was a big mistake. Now he's going to win that pawn. I'm giving check. I'm backing up. I'm bringing this in, and I'm going to push h4 with check. Mistake by me. But he still has a little bit of stuff to worry about here. It's not super simple for him. We're going to play h4. Ooh, well that's okay with us, is it not? We'll take here, and then we're going to go after his pawns. And if we can, we will just go get a queen. That was kind of a silly decision by him. Definitely allowed us to get everything we needed. I'll play bishop d5 and I'll take on c6. Interesting. Well, let's rematch this person and see what we can do in today's Bullet Brawl if he's interested in bringing it home for the real thing. He sure is. Fact. Apolo Ohno's soul patch fights crime while Apolo Ohno sleeps. Fact. Just because you grow a soul patch does not give you superpowers like Apolo Ohno. Fact. I don't know. I have no idea where that came from. Totally blacked out there, guys. Alright, if he plays e5, I guess I have to take, which is kind of weird. Not super happy about that decision. I want to bring my knight to b3. And put my bishop on f2, possibly, so I can control the dark squares on the queen side. No soup for you, don't think so. I'd like to castle along and play g4 and h4 and g5 and see where the knight leads us, right? No knight ever got exciting after you said, hey, I'll just have the salad. Right? Everyone knows that phrase. No knight gets exciting when you keep all the pieces on one side of the board. Notice that pun, knight. That's kind of funny, right? Alright, well I need to trade queens now because he has a complete grip on the dark squares and it's not fun for me. But that was a mistake by him. Not losing a piece because he has the savior there, but he definitely blundered it. Kind of got lucky that that even existed, honestly. Okay, well, now he has to be careful, though. He better be careful of these pawns that I possess. Closing off that bishop there. I have to be careful, maybe. Maybe it is I who must be careful. Now I have to sack the exchange and bring the bishop back. Was unintentional for sure. Okay, well he kind of forgot that my rook was guarding that pawn. So I'm in pretty good shape now again. And actually have the potential to maybe... he wants the a3 pawn. I was going to say I have the potential to maybe play bishop d7 and trap the rook, but this will work too. Okay, let's go after f7. For sure, this is a problem for him. A major one, in fact. e6 looks pretty good. We'll take with check. We'll take here. And that's going to be game over. Okay. Well, let's continue. Let's continue now that we've all learned what is really going on inside the world of Apolo Ohno's soul patch. All right. This is a Smith Mora, and I adore ya. Oh, hashtag rhyme time. Here it comes. Let's play a6. Let's put the bishop on g4 if he allows it. Thank you very much. We might even bring the knight to d4. If the stakes are high, we like our dark squares. I don't even want the bishop on d3 back, really. Although now, if I messed up, maybe I'll regret that. Maybe I will regret that now, in fact. With a space disadvantage, it could get ugly. So I'm going to try to bring a pony into d4 and see how those dark squares are treating us for the rest of the game. I got to trade off that knight. Best chance for sure. Not putting my knight on e5, but trading off his knight and trying to play on the dark squares. This is for sure the best show of it. Interesting. I could actually trade, or I can keep the queens on the board. I guess I'll trade and see if that passed d-pawn, as ugly as it looks, becomes sort of an anchor for my position. That's why you have to be careful. Double pawns are not always so bad. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I just blundered that bishop. That sneaky little man. He just tricked me. He just tricked me. Sure did. Sure did, that guy. But okay, not over yet. I will not give up because the fat lady has not sung. So I'm going to see if I can just get enough pawns to maybe hold on to this game. Just enough pawns, maybe. Okay, well, he wants that. We will trade. Fine, give check, move the king up. Trying to play fast now. As fast as we can. Don't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Oh, that was stupid of me. I shouldn't have done that. I gave up my chances to win. I was basically flagging him. Now he can get me. With pre-moves, indeed he can. Well, that was stupid of me. So we're going to rematch it and bring it all home. I really did a good job of gaining a big time advantage, so much so I didn't realize it, to be honest. I did not fully realize the time advantage I possessed. All right. Here comes e5, whether you like it or not. Here comes e5, whether you like it or not. We will take with check. We'll get castled, and the f-file will be crushing in this game. Or not. Or the pieces themselves will just drop like flies. We don't care so much about that. Okay, I have an interesting idea, which was to take on g6, but I'm going to decide not to. I'm going to kick the queen around for a second, see if I can't bring the heat. I wanted to play bishop e4 there. But okay, we'll bring the queen out this way and bring the other rook into the game. I'd like to find some sort of tactico here. Maybe bishop takes g6 and then knight takes g6, or does knight takes g6 right away? That'll work, as they say. If he's going to give it to us, we're going to take it. Okay, now there's actually a couple weird options. Be careful. Threatening queen g5. I thought about ideas with rook h7, which might have worked in some scenarios. What's he threatening? Nothing, really. And I'm threatening rook h7 mate. Oh, he was threatening something. And I did not see it. Okay, but somehow we are still working the funky monkey here. And we take it home in this Bullet Brawl. That is a 3.5 free-for-all, and unfortunately not a 4-0 sweep, but we will take it. Remember what we learned, everybody, about Apolo Ohno's soul patch? You heard it here first. And And I don't know. I mean, I feel like Apolo Ohno's soul patch might be Batman. So, I don't know. You figure it out. See you around, everybody, on Chess.com.